Now at 6, a man who lied about being a funeral director is waiting to learn his fate. Today, Shawnte Hardin was found guilty on several counts, including multiple counts of abusing a corpse. 10 TV's Kevin Landers spoke to one of Hardin's former customers about today's verdict.
Shawnte Hardin was supposed to cremate the body of Rhonda Cooper. Instead, her family learned from police that Cooper wasn't cremated, but stored inside this Livingston Avenue storefront in Columbus without refrigeration. Hardin emerged from court with this to say to people who accused him of abusing their loved ones' corpses.
I wish them all the best and as we begin to move forward.
Among those who trusted Hardin with their loved ones was Carol King. Her sister was left in Hardin's care only to learn a month after her funeral she had not been cremated.
Do you believe that Shawnte abused your sister's corpse?
I definitely do. I definitely do. That's still, that's something that's going to stick with me for the rest of my life. You know, he tainted the memory of her.
Hardin chose to have his fate be determined by a judge, not a jury. The judge found him guilty on 31 charges.
I'm glad that this has been stopped and that there will be no more victims, because I don't ever want anybody to go through this.
Throughout the trial, Hardin has maintained his innocence, saying he was providing funeral services to low-cost people in need. But the prosecutors argued that as soon as he began charging for funeral services, he became a funeral director operating without a license.
I don't necessarily have any regrets, just in terms that I did the best of what I knew to do under the law.
Do you feel that you are still maintain your innocence as a result of this?
I still maintain my innocence.
The only question left in this case is how many years Hardin will serve in prison. That will be decided later this month. As for those harmed by the phony funeral director, they are glad justice was served.
I'm very pleased. I'm just very pleased. I'm very pleased that the judge saw what we always knew.
In Toledo, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
10 Investigates has been following this case for some time now. Before he was officially charged, Hardin made headlines last fall when 2 bodies were found in a building on Livingston Avenue in Columbus. 10 Investigates uncovered at least a dozen complaints filed against Hardin since 2016 with the Ohio Board of Embalmers and funeral directors. Many families claiming their loved ones' bodies weren't handled properly. Hear from more of those families tonight on 10 TV News at 11.